any band that just plays repertoire music is forgetting the purpose of music, which is to kind of push things forward. And any band that's just playing original compositions is sort of forgetting their roots, I feel like. And I think we've found a good balance of doing it all. And,
you know, as a Japanese living in the States, playing Latin music. And eventually right now, you don't see a lot of Japanese musicians, especially, you know, specialized for those Latin music. So, you know, I'm really glad to be a part of, you know, the orchestra as a musician, not as a Japanese, but you know, as a musician. So it really means a lot to me.
With all this new music and these new concerts and these new arrangements that we're doing, it's really refreshing. It's something that really makes everything as a creative artist something really worthwhile. It's something that we all aspire to, getting into creative situations and getting an opportunity to play them pretty often. It's a blessing.
The first tour that I did with this band, it was like a 2-week tour. And we started in like, I think it was Louisville, Kentucky. And the music got lost. The music never made it to this gig. To this day, it amazes me how well Arturo dealt with the situation, and you know, we pulled it off, and someone started faxing over parts from here, from New York, over there, and then, but you know, I learned that when you're at the gig, no matter what happens, you gotta play.
I'm the kind of guy I like to show up and play the gig, and you know, I'm not worried about the stuff, but since I am involved with being on the board, I get to see really what makes it all tick. It's really a lesson for me. I'm taking lessons as I go.
I just have a good memory when we went to Japan and we did clinic and we shared the music with the kids. We did a clinic also in the hotel, you know, which was amazing.
Well, I mean, I saw it right from the beginning in the evolution, and it was always high quality, right from the very beginning. A few changes in personnel, and one great musician replaced by another great musician. And just like I said, these musicians, they would just knock me out how great they were.
Being a member of this orchestra is an honor because it has to do with the continuum, you know, the tradition of contemporary Afro Latin music, black music, whatever, urban music. It's an honor. It's, you know, it's a responsibility that carries a degree of weight with it.
It's the experience of playing with the older players, younger players, and the wide range of musical knowledge that's being, you know, brought to it. And it's all really focused with Arturo and his vision, and yet our vision is a part of that as well.
Like I said, I'm proud, you know, it's historic, and, you know, hopefully what we're doing is maintaining the history and creating history, you know, so.
Arturo asked me to direct the program. I was there for about 1.5 years, and just watching these kids going from not even knowing the names of the instruments to playing and giving a concert, and just watching them, being with them for 1 year and actually giving a concert where we're playing music by Herbie Hancock and Ray Barretto, and you know, it was pretty miraculous.
Special experience because, you know, we're keeping the music alive and this genre, this setting, this situation, big band, you know, Latin jazz, big band.
I think we're really lucky to have a lot of really good material. All the original chicos and arrangements, they still sound very fresh and exciting, and they're well written, so you play it and it sounds good.
Well, it's an honor to be a part of a continuing tradition, but it's exciting and challenging to be part of a tradition that's moving forward. Exciting and a challenge to find a way to figure out how to move that tradition forward.
For me, as an instrumentalist, I keep learning, and you never stop. It's an ongoing process of creativity and honing in your skills as a musician, and I feel that this group is working towards that goal.
You know, many times when you join organizations like this, they specialize in music of the past, or they have an agenda for the present, or they feel that they're blazing roads into the future. This organization is doing all three, and that's actually an incredibly ambitious undertaking, especially when you take into account the wide variety of culture that you're talking about. There's a certain healthy lust for this music that all the musicians have, and it's infectious, and they bring that to the audience, and through that the audience celebrates the culture.
It's an honor and a privilege, yeah, to be performing with Arturo Faro.
It's an institution, and it's like a university too, because they teach wherever they go and teach young people. They want to become musicians, and for me it's a great thing for the Afro Latin Jazz Orchestra.
The Afro Latin Jazz Orchestra and the Afro Latin Jazz Alliance are forward-looking in everything that we do. So there are always things that we're working on. I think that we're trying to grow capacity as an organization. Thrilled to add new staff, add new board members, add new volunteers. Really, we're looking to grow this family. We're looking for ambassadors for Afro Latin jazz music. This is not a museum music that is going to die. We are here to ensure that it will be around for years to come, that we are preserving a great legacy, but also here to support the current musicians, composers, artists who are really committed to advancing this work.
It's actually an incredible blessing, because I don't consider myself a band leader. I consider myself a co-conspirator. And without the unique and invaluable and brilliant gifts that these musicians bring, it doesn't exist. It's not about my vision, it's about the work that we do. And so leading a big band is a little bit like piloting a rocky ship. Everybody leans on one side, everybody leans on the other side. It goes back and forth, and we continue forward. There's some stormy seas too, but we managed to make it work.